Hey everyone, welcome to tutorial 1.2.2 of module 1.2. In this tutorial, we are going to understand about the AI chatbots and LLM powered testing applications for software testing. So from the syllabus point of view, the level is K2 and we'll understand about the compare interaction models when using Gen AI for software testing. So let's start. So AI chatbots in testing. When we say AI chatbots, what exactly they are? They are conversational interfaces to interact directly with large language models. So your ChatGPT chat interface where you type, that's a chatbot, right? It's conversational interface. If you're using any of the chat capability into the IDE, for example, VS Code, you have the GitHub Copilot integrated and you are asking the prompts in the chat. That's a chatbot that is guiding you, that optimize this piece of code or optimize this method. So AI chatbots are conversational interface wherein you can type and then send the query and that interacts. That query is then sent to LLM. So that's the interface. Testers, what you do, you input the questions, commands or prompts and receive immediate contextually aware responses. When we say contextually aware, it's basically I have asked a question. Is the LLM able to understand the whole question and the context and then answer accordingly? That I am asking a software testing related question and not a physics question or not a mathematics question. When I ask a mathematics question, then it understands the context of the mathematics and responds accordingly. Okay, so let me quickly, for example, here when we say the chatbot, so this is where I typed in, right? So this is, consider it as a chatbot wherein you are typing a query and you are sending it and you are getting the response wherein we typed in, say for example, what is software testing. Okay, in any internal tool, for example Jira, if there is integration with the large language model, if you're typing in something interacting with the AI, that's another chatbot. Okay, now testers can use prompt chaining techniques to refine the outputs, which make chatbots very effective for tasks, for example exploratory testing, routine tasks, onboarding new testers for providing quick access to testing knowledge and practices. Prompt chaining will understand with practical example, but on a higher level it is more of chaining your responses in a way that you get a reasonable answer based on the previous context or previous questions that you have asked. Okay, so very helpful in the routine tasks or exploratory testing, or even for the new people who are in the team, they can use the prompt chaining techniques to get the right set of answer or knowledge bases. Okay, now the benefits of the AI chatbots: easy feedback and clarification, easy to use, even non-technical stakeholders can benefit, because as you have seen, right? So simply if I go ahead and type in something in a plain English, it will be able to give me answer appropriately. Now LLM powered testing application, where LLM is actually integrated within the testing application. So LLM powered testing applications are the LLMs integrated into testing tools via API. For example, Open API, right? So you have different models, GPT-4, GPT-5, and these models can also be integrated into other third-party tools, and testing tools or testing applications can also be integrated to the large language model. So any testing application that has this integration is LLM powered testing application. For example, if we talk about the VS Code, when you have the integration with the GitHub Copilot, then your VS Code is LLM powered. If you have the test management tool, you integrate that test management tool with any of the large language model, then your test management tool is LLM powered test management tool. How? Because you have your requirements in your test management tool. Then using the chatbot, using the text, using the prompt, you can simply type in the query, and that query the LLM will be able to understand and scan your existing requirements that you have into your test management tool and will be able to respond accordingly. So for example, you have certain user stories, you say I want to get the test cases for these user stories present in this folder or present in this location. The LLM will be able to scan your repo, the requirement, and suggest the test cases accordingly. And that's where LLM powered testing applications become really helpful, because they now know the context or the repo where your project data is. Okay, so there is a spelling mistake here. So they perform automated, well-defined tasks inside framework, and this is what I have explained for test management. Even for the automation capabilities, you will be able to use the LLM powered testing applications. What are the key features? It is customizable and scalable, automates repetitive and complex tasks. For example, test case generation, you can get help, automatic defect analysis, test data creation. You can get a lot help if you have this integration with the LLM in the existing test tools. It can evolve into AI agents for specific roles. What are the benefits of LLM powered? So seamless integration with the existing tools, and LLM powered testing applications handle large scale testing efficiently. For example, LLM powered test automation tool automatically generates Selenium scripts from user stories. So if you have a test automation tool and you have it integrated with the LLM model, then when you can easily say, go ahead and generate me Selenium scripts for these user stories. So more or less it will prepare on a high level the Selenium scripts that you can use. You definitely need to go ahead and check and change a lot more detail in there, but then it will provide you a skeleton that you can straight away use. So it will help you to expedite the overall testing for you. Okay, now what are the factors for successful implementation of the Gen AI in testing? Successful implementation of Gen AI in testing requires strong prompt engineering, and that's what is the key of this course and for your learning, because this is the most important skill that you definitely need now. Doesn't matter you are software tester, business analyst, developer, whosoever you are, which domain you are, if you know prompt engineering properly, you will be excelling in your career now. Okay, so clear and specific prompts provide accurate and relevant outputs. What is prompt engineering? How you draft your query, how you ask the question into the chatbot, what words you will use, how you will frame the question, how you will provide the examples, what format you want the answer to be provided. All those clear details, as clear as you will be able to provide in the prompt, the better answers you will get from the LLM. And there are techniques that I'll be explaining practically in this course that will help you to be a good prompt engineer. Poor prompts provide confusing and incorrect results. That's where this becomes really important for successful implementation of the generative AI. Best practice is to design prompt carefully and align instructions with testing objectives. If we talk about good prompts and bad prompts, vague prompt, test login, you will get unclear output. Test this, test checkout feature. What you will get very generic answers, right? Not relevant to what exactly you are looking for. A clear prompt, generate 5 test cases for login with valid, invalid credentials. Much better than what vague prompt or test login is all about. You will get better and more useful result. I'm not saying this is very good prompt. We'll understand the good prompts in the upcoming videos, but then this is much clearer than the bad prompt that we have seen in the first instance. So these are some of the factors for successful implementation of the generative AI in testing. So that's all for this tutorial. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.